Hello everyone, my name's Astarion. I am a streamer on Twitch, and BG3 is one of the games that I do stream. This video, however, is to showcase how you can trigger one of the romance confession scenes with Astarion. We all know that there is the one that you can trigger when you talk to the drow in Moonrise Towers. That one's the go-to one. That's the easy one to get. But how exactly do you trigger the alternate confession scene where you with very high approval rating? That's what I've been trying to do in this particular playthrough, is that I really wanted to trigger that. So the things I knew about that I saw is that you have to finish his quest by taking care of the Orthon, talk to Raphael, find out about the truth about his scars, and then wait. And a lot of the different forums I said it just takes a couple of long rests, and then some of them said you have to trigger the XP at Moonrise itself. So, but I didn't see any videos, or I couldn't find any where it actually showed you exactly how that works, because it's very specific. It's very difficult to trigger, because if you go too far into Moonrise, you will trigger Gale's Meadows sequence, and that can mess up the romance confession with Astarion. So I tested this out quite a bit, so this is how you do it to trigger the scene for 100% certain. So I've already done the map. We're going to go inside now. You also have to have very high or exceptional approval rating with Astarion.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
Praise the Absolute.
Alright, so we did that. We got the first XP. Now we're going to move up a little bit. Trigger this next XP right here. And that alone should be enough for you to get it. So don't go any further than that. Go direct. I mean, you possibly could, but why run the risk of missing out on this confession scene, which I think is the best of the two, because Astarion comes to you himself to tell you how he feels. The other one feels like he is kind of being more reluctant to share with you his feelings. This one, he's actually coming to you to share his feelings, which I love. So we're going to do this. And also another thing to note, this wasn't mentioned, you notice he doesn't tell me he wants to talk to me. I don't have any indication that he wants to talk. So I had no idea if I was doing this right until this.
Do you have a moment? I think we need to talk. Oh yes, I'm fine. I just feel awful. Look, I had a plan. A nice, simple plan. Seduce you, sleep with you, manipulate your feelings so you'd never turn on me. It was easy. Instinctive. Habits from 200 years of charming people kicked in. All you had to do was fall for it. And all I had to do was not fool you. Which is where my nice, simple plan fell apart. You're incredible. You deserve something real. I want us to be something real. Of course they did. That's the problem. Or part of it. being close to someone, any kind of intimacy, was something I performed to lure people back for him. Even though I know things between us are different, being with someone still feels tainted. Still brings up those feelings of disgust and loathing. I don't know how else to be with someone. No matter how much I'd like to. Really? You're full of surprises, aren't you? Honestly, I have no idea what we're doing. Or what comes next. But I know that this is nice.
And there you have it. That is how you trigger the high approval confession scene with Astarion. So there's a lot of steps to it. Like I said, you have to have high approval with him. I have him at exceptional. You can, if you do everything right in Act 1, get him up to exceptional, or even a little bit. Yeah, in Act 1 you can get him up to exceptional if you work pretty hard on it, and then, as a friend said, metagame it pretty decently. You can get him up there, and you can do it while being lawfully good too, or even chaotically good. You can get him up to that fairly quickly. I've been able to get him up to high approval rating to where I don't even have to wait till the tiefling party. But that's for another video if you guys like this one. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this. Hope you all have a fantastic day and have fun on your adventures.